Okay. Woohoo! So the energy today is truth. Say your truth in love, but don't hold on to things. Like this is like a clearing of the air. If there's things that you have to be said or questioned, and this isn't out of anger, it's like just, sometimes we give up. We just say, oh, there's no point in saying anything. There's no point in confronting that. Or maybe a lot of times in your life, every time you confronted something, it got pushed back as whatever, and you felt like it didn't do any good. But today, the energy is like, say what you've got to say in love. This isn't like going and like screaming at somebody, calling them on all their shit. It's just say your truth. Just say what you're experiencing. And it doesn't matter how it comes back. It's more for you to practice hearing. You know what? It's like standing up for yourself in a really grounded way. It's like you've got your own back, like really the self. Of course, it's about the self. Do you have your own back? And so this is looking at yourself today. When you're out and about, it's like really looking at, do you have your own back? Are you choosing what's best, what you like, what's best for you? Are you forcing yourself to do things that you aren't in your best interest? The mountain. I love this one. It's like going deep inside. This is going deep inside yourself today. Is that? No, this is funny. It's listening to your deep insides today to stand up for yourself, but not in that way of blaming, just truthful, just being yourself, just really being authentic, not holding back because you think it won't do any good. Might not do anything. The riddle. What's the riddle? I want to read this. The riddle. The puzzle, the question, the mystery. When the riddle is present, one must stop searching for the right answer. It cannot be found, and ultimately it is not important. Rather, there must be a shift from the literal to the metaphorical, from logic to mythic. You're thinking too small and literally about the situation. The riddle card appears when the energy is deep and mysterious, like the elusive wisdom. Wow. Surrender. Humor. Okay, so with this, why are we doing this? I think a lot of times we hold back our own true nature because of what we think others will perceive. But as we're just being ourselves, we're not looking for an outcome. There is no outcome with it. It's just standing up for yourself, like your child within. Like if your child was being bullied, you would stand up for them. If your child was being harassed or hurt in any way, you'd stand up for them. Let's see. I thought that's the truth. The truth is coming out. The truth. And laugh about it. It's not so serious. I think we take it too seriously, or we think there needs to be an outcome to it. It doesn't have to be an outcome. We can just be truthful. And the good thing about that is that it brings light and clarity. Just for us being truthful. No one even has to answer you. It's about you hearing it's about you hearing yourself. I don't like that. So I'm just going to say, I don't like that. Or if someone's gossiping about you or slandered your name or did something, you can just say, hey, I don't appreciate that. What was your intention? This is clarity, Queen of Cups. Clarity. Ooh, there's clarity today on the self. Who you are. Wow, you're walking in power today. This is a powerful card. Not hesitating. There's no hesitation with this. What's this mountain? Ooh. I think this is walking away from letting, what is it? Walking, I had it and it skipped out. The Hermit. It's the way you talk yourself out of looking, the way, how do I say that? Success. Speaking the truth doesn't have to have an outcome. You're walking away from not saying your truth. You're just being you. Stability. The Hermit. I think these are the mind games you play with yourself, to be honest. Instead of just going, you know, you feel the energy. When it's time to speak to someone or say something, you feel it. And you know when it's right. And you know when it's not. And you also know when you're holding back because of fear or because of justification. Sometimes it gives us power somehow inside of ourselves, or false power, not to clear things up. Wow. Success. The truth has success today. Speaking your truth in kindness and love. I have to keep saying that. In kindness and love. When things come up today, you can say how you feel. You can say what your truth is without outcome. You're not looking for someone else to say anything. And when people tell you their truth today, listen, hear them out. It doesn't matter if you saw it like that. It doesn't matter really how you saw it. They're sharing with you their feelings. There's to me, there's no right or wrong. There's just slices of a pie of perspective. So and oh my God, so many times I've been caught in this, like you've made a riddle in your head, like you're trying to figure it out. And it's only with yourself. The other person doesn't even know that's going on. So this clarity in the Queen of Cups and the self today. This clarity of why you feel the way you do. Woo. Ace of Wands, what's hiding underneath that? It feels like there was a new start, but still, she keeps coming up that she can't see it, you know? And to me, it's like she's tied up in the riddle in her head, trying to figure it out. But there's a new start. There's Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles came out. So it's definitely the ways that you have, again, that's the same as yesterday. This is unraveling those riddles you've played with yourself. Emotional, too. Okay, walking away. And this is also coming out of like that hermit stage. It's reconnecting with the world. I never even thought of it like that. You're not coming from troubled waters, but you're setting out on the adventure now. That's a Six of Swords. Ace of Swords again. So we have two Ace of Swords, an Ace of Wands, an Ace of Pentacles. So newness, a lot of newness, a lot of clarity about holding yourself back. a lot of clarity on the riddles in your own head that you've been trying to figure out. Speak your truth today in love and kindness. Be who you are. The Hierophant, wow. Wow. This feels deeply spiritual. I don't know why, I'm just getting this. Like if you've ever been to a place of reverence, and you feel this awe, like an old church or something, in your heart, there's something that comes over you. That's what I feel with this layout here, this the warlock on the hill. This is, oh, it is. This is like, you're gonna, I don't know, what movie is that? It's probably Lord of the Rings or something where you have to cross, it could be any movie like that, where you have to cross the bridge and there's a riddle that you have to figure out. This feels like that. Oh, temperance on the, it is. Okay, this is a, wow, this is a highly, it feels like a day of reverence for life, for this deep spiritual, journey. Ah! I'm blocking your ears so that you can hear. Wow, I can't say this. Truth, there is success in truth today. There's success in truth. This is how you bind in your mind, how your thoughts bind you up, and understanding the riddle of you deeply. Wow, this just feels like a spiritual calling. I can't lie. Oh my God, it's intense energy. It's like God coming down to Moses, speaking and giving him that's how it feels. It's like, oh, by the way, God's gonna light a burning bush on fire today to get your attention. And the truth will set you free. And the music going off, death and rebirth. Same as yesterday. Wow. New truth, death and rebirth of the truth. I really feel like the unseen is coming out. It's slipping through the cracks. And so just being aware that how you saw things before might not be true. Can't come to the phone right now. I'm busy. Oh, the Empress. And the Emperor. Okay. I'm sorry. This is a powerful day. It's making me want to cry. Wow. This is intense. I don't usually feel like this, but this energy, like being in this energy is really intense. There's so much truth here. The riddle has been solved. There's a pathway clear to God. It's like God's coming down to speak to you today. So look at that. In nature, through people, through places. And the success of the truth uncovering this death and rebirth of the Emperor and Empress with inside you, in the world. Wow, this is strong energy I'm having. Yeah, it's the take your breath away kind of energy. Moses coming. Moses on the mountain praying to God. Where you fall on your face because of this reverence. It feels reverence for life. Okay, anything else? I can hardly take it. This is maybe, wow. Far more I can't, there's no words for it. Okay, is there anything else, universe, that you want to play with today? This is the kind of energy that like stops you in your tracks. It's awe of life. It's something miraculous. There's so much truth. There's so much clarity. There's so much God energy. And this mastering of, oh, success again. Wow. Okay. Success over 10 of Wands. The burden we carry. It's like how life got really hard. And now we figured out why it got so hard. This is big energy, and I can see that you could want to push away from it today because it's really big. It's all encompassing. This is not like the tedious tasks of today. This is like Mother of Pentacles came flipped after. The Sun. This is not everyday energy. I don't feel this every day. This is powerful, powerful energy. The kind of energy that you just can't, you just can't believe that life is so good for whatever, birth of the baby kind of feeling. It's like this overwhelming love of life, new starts, clearing, understanding. It's maybe being birthed into the butterfly. I mean, that's what it feels like. And we do lots of these changes in life. Lots. There's lots of times we cocoon and we come out. We cocoon and we come out. That's a natural procession. This one feels like the master of all masters. We have the Hierophant, we have the Emperor, we have the Empress. We have 2 6 of Wands, which is success and victory. We have 2 Ace of Swords, this clarity, and the Empress again. I can't. Ace of Swords. Wow. I know it seems so silly if you're watching, if anyone watches this, to play with cards and the deep emotion, but they're projecting an energy. Some clarity for sure today, guys. So much clarity. And truth. Oh. To anyone like who's walking today, I just feel like this reverence of life. So be particularly observant and feel this energy. It's a very powerful energy, but it's one of those energies that's so powerful that it can literally stop you in your tracks, or you can avoid it. You can be like, that's too much. You know, like when you feel so much love, it feels like all your circuits are being blown. I don't know, but this is purpose, clarity. Well, enough clarity, like every deck I had. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Any wisdom? Whew. trust mystical unit conduit. Well, there seems like there's some intense unions going on here. And I don't know, I mean, obviously this feels like too big of an energy for today. So if you're playing out in the world today, I don't even know. This is awe. This is spiritual awakening. This is purpose. This is on a whole different level. Empress and Empress. Trusting our creativity is new behavior for many of us. It may feel quite threatening initially, not only to us, but also to our intimates. We may feel and look erratic. Oh yeah, I've looked erratic. This erraticism is a normal part of getting unstuck. Of course it is. When you're tied up, of course it is. Trust. I'm going to tell you, if this energy presents itself today, you will cry at the sunset. You will be blown away by a little animal doing something. You will notice every synchronicity and it's going to impact you greatly. Every person that comes in contact with you is going to feel, you will see them from a different, higher perspective. Now, don't use it to go into la la land. Still be realistic, because this energy, I've had it a few times in my life. It is where miracles happen within ourselves, outside of ourselves, where all of a sudden things become so crystal clear and so in love with life, so in love with life. And I'm going to tell you, because of near-death experiences in my life, this can also is what death feels like. Believe it or not, going into death feels like this miracle. And we don't look at it like that, but it does have that feeling. The heart of creativity is an experience of the mystical union. The heart of the mystical union is an experience of creativity. Those who speak in spiritual terms routinely refer to God as the creator, but seldom see creator as the literal term for artist. This is a mystical union. It feels with God, but we also have the Emperor Empress. So it's a mystical union with inside yourself and probably reflecting outside. But I can't believe the amount of truth on this table right now. And awe. It just feels like awe. Conduit. Ooh. This is bringing this energy onto the grid. We're harnessing this energy today. Harness it. Bring your higher self into yourself. Harness this energy. It might blow your circuits a little bit, so take some rest, meditate, go for a walk. No human power can deflect our good or create it. We are all conduits for a higher self. Oh, that's exactly, that would work through us. We are all equally connected to a spiritual source. Bring it in, ground it today. That's all. If anyone listens to this, ground this energy today, ground it. This is the most beautiful energy that we could actually have. Let's actually play with it. Create today. Create art, walk, at work, connect with people. Allow this energy to pour through you. Thanks. Thank you. Intense.